Hi, my name is Jason Wilson, Auburn University. This is our concrete project for Structures 3. We probably got about 15 hours, I'd say, if not more, in the formwork alone. And then pouring the concrete as well. We use concrete, countertop mix concrete from Zachary Concrete. Ready mix.
Quickcrete,
rather. And 3/4 inch plywood with a little bit of 3/4 inch trim to go around the edge. Went back and had to patch a couple spots because there were voids in the concrete. You get all the way down, weren't able to use vibrator. David, you want to take anything else on my?
One problem we ran into when we were pouring it was when we poured from the top using Bradley's ingenious funnel right here, the 10-man. We kind of ran into a little bit of a congestion right here when it wouldn't quite make it through the spot where the rebar and the...
Yeah, we had two vertical pieces of rebar going through there.
And they were spliced.
And it was too close and the rocks wouldn't go through.
And so we kind of had a little bit of a moment of panic when we had a whole bunch of concrete in the funnel and couldn't get it down through there. But we got it worked out well.
That's number 3 continuous through here, and then number 3 to hold the shelves up as well, going all the way through. 6 feet tall, 3.5 foot wide. We use X-brace in the back, routed out, so it'll sit flush. And the concrete bowl as well. Made out of 2 Tupperware bowls.
Super duper smooth finish.
High gloss finish on the bottom side. Yeah.
Came back over with the sander.
Yeah.
Smooth finish at the end.
Some of the plywood, this is our forms back here. Excuse me, David.
What's left of it?
Yeah. The forms that are still intact went on the outside of the shelf, and the forms that we chopped up were on the inside. See, and
there's one right there.
Yeah, we couldn't get it off because of the rebar. The rebar was going through the form, so we had to cut it out. And some of the wood from the forms got stuck on the concrete, so we had to sand it and get all that wood off and make the finish. You can see some of it still stuck right there. If what do y'all think we could have done? And too, another thing we ran into, we used 3/8 inch plywood, and we didn't. Let me get right there. We didn't
for the formwork.
Yeah, for the formwork, we didn't realize how much lateral pressure would be pushing out at the bottom, and so we got a little bulge on both sides. It goes up, and if I had to do it again, I'd probably use 3/4 inch plywood or MDF.
More bracing.
Yeah, or just more bracing, which was Jason's idea in the beginning.
The other side, bowed equal to that side, so
yeah, kind of looks like we meant to do it.
play to our advantage.
We talked about maybe pouring these as separate forms, slant them flat,
Yeah.
and that way just leaving it
In
pouring
hindsight.
from the top
In hindsight, right.
and connecting them later, yeah. If
Yeah,
we could do it differently.
Using
next time
some
we do this
other
project.
kind of way to connect it.
And the bracing screwed to all the shelves, as well as bolted to the concrete with anchor bolts that were set in the wet concrete.
I think that's about it.
That's our concrete bookshelf.
Thanks.